Hey everyone, we have a nice chill class today. One of my favorites in the sense of it's all lying down. So if you ever need a chill class, this is your perfect class. Props today, 2 blocks if you have them. You can always use 2 bolsters or a blanket. And diving in. Finding a lying down position on your mat. Nice and chill. Feeling the relaxation. Let's get a block. Putting it on your belly. And as you inhale, you feel the rise of the block. The expansion of the belly. Exhaling, feeling the lowering of the block. The drawing in of the navel. And continuing with this, so feeling the rise of the block on the inhale and the lowering of the block on the exhale. Maybe lengthening that neck if it feels a little tight. Drawing those shoulder blades together, opening your chest. Relaxing anywhere in the body that needs it. Breathing in and breathing out. Maybe relaxing a little deeper. Keeping the steady rise of the block and lowering of the block. Connecting with that primordial language, that breath. Has so much innate wisdom. Removing the block from the belly. And just seeing if you have that connection, keeping it with the rise of the belly, that expansion. And the lowering of the belly as you exhale. Move the hips over to the right. Feet draw towards the bottom left corner of the yoga mat. Hands draw towards the top left corner of the yoga mat. Right hand grabs, or left hand grabs right wrist. Right foot or the ankle stacks on the left. Feel that right hip draw towards the ground as it's lifted a little bit here. And maybe with the left hand drawing the right wrist up and to the left, feeling a nice stretch down the outer arm, into the side body on the right side, maybe into the hip, down the leg. A nice bananasana here. Just chilling. Continuing with the rise of the belly on the inhale. And the lowering of the belly on the exhale. Maybe edging in a little more. Maybe a little more pull with that left arm. Maybe you feel that right hip opening up. Just being here now. Bringing the feet back through center. Hands back through center. And then squaring those hips back. Hips move over to the left. Feet draw towards the bottom right corner of the mat. Hands draw towards the top right corner of the mat. Right hand grabs that left wrist. Maybe a gentle pull. And that left foot stacks on top of the right. Maybe feeling differences in the sides and seeing what that brings up in your practice today. This side's a bit tighter around the hip region. So seeing if I can bring ease into that region. Sending the breath to that area. Feeling it relax. Maybe you edge in a little more. That right hand pulls the left wrist. Maybe you edge your feet just a little more to the right. Just playing with what you need. Breathing in. And breathing out. Starting to bring your feet back through center. Hands back through center. And squaring up those hips. Feeling what that brings to your body. Bending at the knees, soles of the feet find the floor. Left ankle comes below the right knee on that thigh. The foot is on the outer side of the thigh. Coming into a pigeon pose, but we're not lifting that right foot yet. Just feeling that outer left knee draw away from the body a little more. Seeing what that brings. Maybe you feel opening in that low back. Bringing sole of left foot to the right side of the floor and the outer right leg. The left knee faces the ceiling. Maybe your right hand gently pushes that left knee away as long as it's okay on the body. Maybe you feel an opening in that left hip, that outer left leg, the thigh towards the knee. Maybe your gaze looks over to the left a little bit and you just relax here, breathing in, feeling the rise of the belly. Breathing out, feeling the lowering of the belly. Bring your gaze back through center. Lift the left foot off of the floor, coming back to that starting position. Maybe choosing to stay here or floating right foot off of the floor, bringing that knee into the chest, coming into your full reclined pigeon pose. Maybe your neck feels a little tight or just there's too much happening, so floating that head, tucking your chin a little bit as you lengthen the crown away from the shoulders, feeling that length that's brought in to you in that neck region. Breathing in, feeling the rise of the belly. Breathing out, feeling the lowering of the belly. Maybe relaxing a little deeper. Right sole of the foot finds the floor. Uncross the left leg from the right thigh. Maybe giving your knees a little wiggle here. Finding stillness, switching sides. Right ankle comes on that left thigh. Foot is on the outer edge of that left thigh. Just chilling here, drawing that right knee away from the body. Maybe your right hand pushes that inner right knee away a little more. Maybe bringing awareness to what this brings up in your low back, your outer right thigh, and anywhere else that's calling. Drawing the right foot to the floor and that outer left leg. Right knee points towards the ceiling. Just chilling here. Maybe that left hand pushes the inner right knee away from you. Keeping the gaze towards the ceiling or maybe looking over that right shoulder for a little more of a twist. Maybe that brings up awareness in that outer left neck region. Just finding any areas that are tense and just breathing into those areas and chilling it out. Bringing your gaze back through center. Picking that right foot off of the floor as you come back to that starting reclined pigeon position. Maybe this is fine for you today. Or floating that left foot off of the floor, drawing that left knee in towards the chest, hugging around the left shin or the left thigh. Maybe we need that length in that neck, so floating up your head, tucking in your chin, and then lengthening the crown away from the shoulders as we lay it down. Breathing in, feeling the rise of the belly. Breathing out, feeling the lowering of the belly. Maybe we feel that right glute releasing, that sciatic nerve that comes out the right glute, down that leg. Maybe we feel awareness as it eases. Lowering left foot to the floor. Uncrossing the right foot, bringing that sole of the foot to the floor. Maybe finding that wiggle in your knees. Knees come into the chest, hugging the shins. Giving yourself a nice hug. Hands come inside the knees, grabbing the outer parts of the legs. Soles of the feet draw towards the ceiling, stacking the soles as best as possible over the knees, keeping that low back connected to the mat. So if you feel a lift, keeping it nice and connected and lowering it. Keeping the throat open. Drawing the shoulder blades, the scapulas to the mat. Opening the chest. Nice happy baby. Maybe keeping this position, the integrity, and then just rocking to the right, through center, and then to the left. Playful baby. Breathing in. Breathing out. Finding stillness if you were rocking. Slowly drawing your heels together as you release your grips. Soles of the feet find the floor. Feet about shoulder width apart. Heels close to your glutes. Without moving your feet, draw your heels towards your glutes. Feel that energy. Press into your big toes. Feel your glutes engage as you lift your hips towards the ceiling. Feel your knees move away from the hips. Opening up your chest, drawing your shoulders in. Maybe choosing to stay here, or hands come behind your low back and you interlace your fingers as you reach your knuckles towards the gap in between your feet. Maybe you can draw your shoulders a little more closer as you feel your chest open up more. Maybe you feel a little more rise in your hips. And breathing in. Breathing out. Pressing into those big toes. Releasing your grip. And then from top of the spine, closest to your chin, we're lowering the spine down. One vertebra at a time. Eventually feeling that low back. Find the mat. Drawing the soles of the feet together as we open up our knees. So you might want blocks here to just chill right on the outer thigh to give support while we're in this reclined butterfly. Or you might choose not to, seeing what you need. Maybe we can keep the big toes connected here. Or maybe we want more passive movement, so keeping them unconnected, allowing a little space. Breathing in, feeling the rise of the belly. Breathing out, feeling the lowering of the belly. Maybe you feel those groin muscles lengthening towards the knee, that whole inner line of the leg. Maybe you feel a bit of the neck, the chest opening up here. If you had blocks, slowly moving them as you grab the outer legs and you support them as you bring your knees towards the ceiling. Soles of feet find the floor. Hands can come out like a cactus, maybe like a T. Maybe you want them on your chest, just finding where they want to be. Big toes touch, knees touch, and moving your knees to the right, and then back through center, and then to the left, back through center, to the right. Maybe your gaze looks over to the left. Back through center, your gaze comes through center. Knees to the left, maybe your gaze looks over to the right. Back through center. And we're continuing this 2 more times each side. Through center. to the left, through center to the right, and last time through center and over to the left for this. Coming back through center, finding that balance, and lengthening one leg at a time, just chilling. Hands come down by the sides. Keeping everything on the ground connected. Slowly drawing your right hip up towards the body. Lowering it down as we draw the left hip up towards the body. Back, drawing the right up. So we're hiking alternatively our hips. Left hip comes up. Right hip comes up. Left hip comes up. Nice. 3 more times. Right. Left. Right. Left. Right. And last one, left. Lowering the left hip and just chilling out. Scanning through the body. Seeing if there's any lingering tension that we need to breathe into and ease. Maybe it's on one side of the body, so comparing it to that good side and sending that good energy over to the other side. Breathing in, feeling the rise of the belly. Breathing out, feeling the lowering of the belly. Breathing in, starting to feel that rise. And breathing out, starting to feel that lowering. Bringing movement to your fingers, to your toes, to the arms, to the legs. Maybe reaching those hands above your head, giving yourself a nice stretch. And then knees come to your chest. Give yourself a nice hug. Roll over to the right and chill there for a sec. Press yourself up to a cross-legged seated position, Sukhasana easy pose. Hands come through center, Anjali Mudra. Inhale, love and gratitude to yourself. Exhale that love and gratitude to everyone else. Thank you all for that super chill mat class. Namaste.